Fox and NASCAR has announced their next person to join the booth. Let's see who it is. Danica Patrick?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Danica Patrick. Danica Patrick? That's the best you can do, Fox? Hey guys, it's PJ. Today I'm going to review the Pennzoil 400 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So NASCAR's next stop was the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And believe it or not, the racing itself, I really enjoyed it. I don't understand why they have to pan over to the grandstand in the crowd. They almost missed, and I'm not just saying this, they almost missed the drop of the green flag. So after the green flag dropped, all of a sudden Clint Bowyer refers Kyle Larson as a rookie driver instead of Ty Gibbs.
Kyle Larson pouncing on that outside, that rookie.
This is where I have a problem with Clint Bowyer, is that he is not really in the moment. He's so focused on trying to get really good energy. He's not really getting good energy. He's just being so loud and obnoxious that he's not really actually thinking about the details of the race. Clint Bowyer was cringeworthy. Danica Patrick was no better. She's getting a lot of information that is misunderstood. In the closing laps, when William Byron was going on the bottom of the track, making it 3 wide, nobody even said anything. When Kyle Larson was battling Denny Hamlin, she says that Denny Hamlin is a smart driver.
Denny's such a smart driver, you know.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It was so downright cringeworthy that I hit mute. And I usually do not do that during a NASCAR race. This is the best they could do. This is your 75th anniversary of NASCAR. Actually talk about the moments that are happening, and I feel like that Fox and NASCAR are not doing that. All Clint Bowyer and Danica Patrick was doing was talking over each other and talking about certain air on the side of the car.
And I always wanted to know, how close are they? How much room do I have? How much air is on the side of my car?
This is a side-by-side battle. Why are we talking about certain air around the car where you should be talking about the lead changes? The commentary with this Pennzoil 400, it was horrendous. I think that's probably the right word to describe this NASCAR race, that it was really horrendous for its commentary. Mike Joy not saying Bubba Wallace's name right, just calling him Bobble Wallace or something like that. What do I think of the race altogether? I think the racing was pretty good. I don't think it was great. The cars were handling more on the bottom than on the top. They would get a very good run in the backstretch on the high line, and all of a sudden when they get into the corner, they would actually get arrow loose in the corner. Tyler Reddick is a really good example. All of a sudden his rear end started to swerve into the corner and he just went into the fence. After that, they had a lot of damage with that car, and just the balance with it was just never the same. They did finish 15th. They've been just having a really rough start in the 2023 season. Here are the results of the Pennzoil 400. Finishing first is William Byron. He has been very impressive. Rick Hendrick Motorsports is going to be very hard to beat. They've been dominating, especially in this race. Finishing second is Kyle Larson. He knew he had this race, and I feel like NASCAR really took it away from him. Finishing third is Alex Bowman. He's been in the top 5 all day. And finishing fourth is Bubba Wallace. This is a huge turnaround for Bubba Wallace. After dealing with the overheating issue at the Auto Club Speedway, they've been in the top 10 and top 5 throughout the day. They had no costly mistakes that would cost them a very good finish. They were in the top 5 during the Auto Club Speedway, and all of a sudden, all this dust and debris were starting to clog up their engine. There was just too much stuff in there to get the car running. The temperatures were going up on their gauge, and after this performance, I do have a good feeling that he is going to have a very nice season. What a turnaround for Bubba Wallace. I'm really happy for him. Finishing fifth is Christopher Bell. Between Christopher Bell and Bubba Wallace, they've been moving really through the field really nicely. Finishing sixth is Austin Cedric. This is the only Penske Ford that finished in the top 10, unfortunately. Joey Logano had his issues during the tri-oval where he spun out. His team and his crew was really trying their hardest to fix the issue, and it turns out the damage was more serious than that. They could not get back out there to get some points. They were done for the day. They were actually the only car that was out of the race. The 2022 NASCAR Cup Series champion. Yeah, not a good day for them at all. I thought they would actually win the race and or actually be in the top 5, and Finishing 7th is Martin Truex Jr. Martin Truex Jr. is another one that has been on a slump. During Fontana, they lost a wheel. To see him finish in the top 10 is a really confidence boost for him. Finishing 8th is Justin Haley. He was the only Richard Children's Chevrolet in the top 10. Finishing 9th is Kevin Harvick. Stewart Haas Racing has been very, I don't know how to say it, but they've been on a huge slump. And I'm not just saying like a slump in a week or so. It's been a while since Stewart Haas Racing has been making really good runs. Eric Almirola, he crashed, unfortunately for him. To me, I don't think it was really something that NASCAR should throw a caution. I think it really costed a lot of drivers really good positions in the long run. If I was NASCAR, I would have just kept that caution in my pocket. Finishing 10th is Daniel Suarez, the only Trackhouse Racing Chevrolet that finished higher. I have my high hopes for them for the playoffs this season. And Ross Chastain, do not count him out. Do not count him out. He will win some races. I know he will. I can see him winning possibly Bristol Motor Speedway. Daniel Suarez is somebody to watch out for. There's some honorable mentions I do want to bring up here. Danny Hamlin finishing 11th. They've been struggling on restarts for some reason. I don't know why. They looked like they were going to win this race, and unfortunately they just lost a lot of positions. Your pit stops matter, and your crew, and how you really make some adjustments. Ryan Blaney, another one, another Penske Ford that is at least in the top 15. It's a decent finish for them. Kyle Busch did finish 14th. I'm not counting Kyle Busch out at all. I think they're going to rebound after this and finish really higher than this. That is your results of the Pennzoil 400. Another driver I do want to bring up that is not going to be in the NASCAR Cup Series for quite some time is Chase Elliott. Unfortunately for Chase Elliott, he was involved in a snowboarding accident. Wishing nothing but a speedy recovery for him. The driver that is going to be replacing him is Josh Berry. They brushed the wall in the earlier laps. It really hurt the balance of that car. When I think about it, I don't think it really did, as Danica Patrick said.
That's what's so cool about these new cars is that you can get into the wall a little bit. It does leave behind some of those times where you hit the wall and it actually made your car better.
Alrighty then.
What are your thoughts of the Pennzoil 400? Did you guys enjoy the race? Do you think it could have been better? Beside the commentary with Clint Boyer and Danica Patrick, it's hard to deal with. Fox and NASCAR, you need to have better people in the booth. I can't take it. Congratulations to William Byron winning the Pennzoil 400. If you want to see more videos, don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and comment. I hope you guys are doing well, and take care.